Archangel Michael says, "Listen carefully, my child, for what I'm about to reveal is not a coincidence. Since the time you were small, unseen forces have watched your every step. What they placed inside your mind back then was not an accident, it was a silent seed meant to shape your future. They whispered fears into your heart, fears that made you doubt your worth. Those moments you cried alone, when no one understood why the world felt so heavy, were never forgotten by heaven. Every pain, every sleepless night, every word you held back was seen and recorded. Your story began long before you could even speak. In those early years, someone around you carried a secret darkness, one that entered your path without permission. That's why you've often felt unseen, misunderstood, and strangely disconnected from those who claim to love you. But tonight, that old energy is trembling because it knows its time is over. The same hands that once tried to silence you are now losing their grip. Your soul is being rewritten by divine light, and they cannot stop it anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There were moments you wanted to run away without knowing where to go. You felt eyes watching you, even in your silence, as if someone was waiting for you to fail. That sensation wasn't imagination, it was your spirit remembering the manipulations from long ago. Those who once hurt you underestimated the power of your healing. They thought you'd stay broken forever, bound to their control. But something sacred within you refused to die, a fire that never lost its spark even in your darkest nights. You were chosen to feel deeply so that one day, you could rise differently. The tears you shed were never weakness, they were sacred proof that your soul still feels, still loves, still remembers its divine mission. Archangel Michael stands beside you now, cutting every invisible string that has kept you tied to past patterns. The same pattern that made you attract similar pain again and again is finally being destroyed. What haunted you as a child will no longer decide your future. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You might notice, in recent days, people from your past suddenly thinking about you. Some of them feel uneasy, sensing a shift they can't explain. They remember moments where they hurt you, and now that energy is returning to them multiplied. Heaven is bringing balance where injustice once ruled. The one who betrayed your trust will feel the emptiness they caused. The one who abandoned you will soon find themselves craving the peace you carry. But you, my child, are stepping into divine reversal. Every wound that once weakened you is now becoming your weapon of light. Those who mocked your emotions will soon witness your elevation. You are being separated from energies that don't deserve your next chapter. That's why lately you've been losing interest in certain people or places. Your soul knows what's toxic even before your mind understands. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Your sensitivity is your superpower, not your curse. The same emotions they tried to shame you for are the ones leading you to miracles now. Every time your heart felt heavy, it was heaven signaling that something wasn't aligned with your destiny. You carry an ancient light, and it terrifies those who thrive on control. That's why as a child, you were often the scapegoat, the misunderstood one, the one blamed for things you didn't do. They saw your glow before you did, and they tried to dim it. But Archangel Michael has seen your endurance. Every silent scream, every unspoken word, every time you forgave people who didn't deserve it, it all reached heaven. And now, the reward cycle begins. A divine table is being set for you, in front of those who once mocked your tears. They'll soon realize the child they overlooked has become the vessel of God's power on earth. Type Amen to get blessing 666. You've always felt different, haven't you? Not because you wanted to be, but because you were meant to be. The pattern that repeats in your life, people taking advantage, leaving you drained, it's all been the echo of that childhood energy still seeking release. But tonight, that echo is being silenced. The vibration of your soul is rising above every karmic shadow. Archangel Michael is cutting away the old programming that made you think pain was your normal. You no longer have to replay those moments in your mind. What's done is done, but what's coming will make sense of every heartbreak. You'll see why certain people left, why certain opportunities vanished, and why some doors never opened. Because new ones are opening now, doors that were locked for years. You are about to step into the timeline that was delayed by interference, but never denied by heaven. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Someone from your past will soon dream about you. In that dream, they'll see your face glowing, untouched by pain. They'll wake up trembling, realizing that what they lost can never return. Heaven is showing them that you are protected now. Every attempt to approach you with false intentions will collapse before it begins. They'll try to speak, but words will betray them. You, on the other hand, will feel peace without reason. That's your sign that divine justice is unfolding quietly. What was taken will return multiplied, in ways your mind can't yet imagine. Archangel Michael says, your silence has been your greatest weapon. Those who underestimated your stillness will soon regret waking the power behind it. Stay calm, for your victory is closer than you think. Type Amen to get blessing 888. There was always one particular moment in your childhood that left an invisible mark. A sound, a face, a phrase, it still echoes in your mind sometimes. That was the exact moment your destiny was redirected, but not destroyed. The pain from that day became your compass. It made you search for meaning, for truth, for purpose. That's why no matter how far you ran, you always felt a divine pull calling you back to something higher. That something higher is here now. It's not a person. It's not a promise. It's your own awakening. You are remembering who you are, the soul that refused to be broken, the light that darkness could never fully swallow. Your child's self is finally being healed tonight. Every tear they cried is now turning into a blessing you will live to see. The little one inside you is safe now, forever. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Every person who wronged you will begin to face mirrored experiences. The liar will be deceived. The manipulator will lose control. The abuser will be exposed by their own words. This is not revenge, it's divine correction. The scales are balancing in your favor. The same universe that once seemed silent is now roaring with justice. You might feel a sudden calm as these shifts occur. Don't mistake it for emptiness, it's the peace that follows when angels finish their work. You've done enough. You've survived enough. Now it's heaven's turn. The old version of you, the one that tolerated pain in silence, no longer exists. You've evolved into something untouchable, sacred, stable, unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 111. There's a reason you've been seeing repeated numbers, hearing familiar songs, or feeling chills at strange moments. It's not coincidence, it's your ancestors and angels signaling alignment. They're reminding you that the healing has already begun. Someone close to you will soon confess something they hid for years. Their words will shake you, but you'll stay unbothered, because your spirit already knew. You've always sensed the truth before it was spoken. That intuition is your divine armor. Trust it more than you trust anyone's promises. It's the same voice that kept you alive when you were young, the same whisper that guided you away from danger when no one believed you. Archangel Michael says, your discernment is sacred, never doubt it again. What you feel is real. What you see in dreams are warnings and confirmations, not imagination. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Your transformation is scaring some people. They liked you better when you were doubting yourself, when you didn't see your own worth. Now that you're walking in truth, they don't know how to handle your strength. Let them go. Their purpose in your story has ended. Don't chase closure from those who gave you chaos. Heaven has already sealed that chapter shut. You're being led to people who will speak your name with love, not jealousy. Souls who will understand your depth without needing you to explain it. Connections that heal, not drain. And when you meet them, you'll realize why every betrayal had to happen, to clear space for divine replacements. This time, you won't lose what's meant for you. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The path ahead is clear now, even if you can't see it fully. Behind the scenes, angels are aligning calls, messages, and meetings that will shift your entire life. You may feel tired now, but it's the exhaustion that comes before rebirth. The same child who once cried for help will smile in your adult reflection soon. That smile will carry the wisdom of every lesson you've endured. You'll no longer apologize for your light, you'll use it to guide others. When your hands tremble, remember, that's your energy recalibrating. You're being upgraded to a higher dimension of peace, purpose, and power. No one can take that from you anymore. And as the new dawn breaks, the world will finally see what heaven always knew: you were never broken, only being prepared. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You've reached the moment of divine reversal. Everything that used to delay you will now deliver you. The same storms that scared you are now clearing your way forward. Archangel Michael surrounds you with a circle of light that nothing unholy can enter. That circle is your protection, your armor, your confirmation. You are covered, guarded, and chosen beyond all understanding. Breathe deeply tonight. Let go of what hurt you. You're stepping into a chapter written only for you, one where peace becomes permanent and miracles become your new normal. This isn't the end of your story, it's the unveiling of who you were always meant to be. And heaven smiles as you finally return to yourself. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, listen again, my beloved, for this moment carries the energy of release. The same spirit that followed you since childhood, the one that made you doubt your light, is now trembling in fear. It knows your awareness is breaking its power. You might have noticed lately how the air feels heavier before something beautiful happens. That's not your imagination, it's the old energy trying one last time to distract you. But you have already won this silent war by choosing to keep believing in yourself. Heaven is preparing to reveal what was hidden. Every delay, every disappointment, every rejection was not punishment, it was protection. And now, the protection is turning into reward right before your eyes. A sudden event, something you never expected, will confirm that everything you lost had a divine purpose. It will be your undeniable sign that the chapter of pain has officially ended. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Someone from your past is feeling uneasy these days. They're remembering the way they treated you when you needed them most. Regret has begun haunting their nights because your spirit no longer bends toward their control. They once thought you'd never rise. They thought you'd stay trapped in silence, carrying guilt that wasn't yours. But now, your silence has become their loudest punishment. Your light is spreading faster than their lies. People who once doubted you are starting to see the truth, that you were never the problem, you were the test. And those who failed that test are finally seeing the consequences unfold. Heaven has seen your endurance, and the angels are whispering, it's your turn now. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Your soul remembers nights when you cried for reasons you couldn't explain. Even now, some mornings you wake up with that same heaviness in your chest. It's not sadness, it's your spirit remembering the moments you were silenced as a child. Someone around you back then made you question your worth, and those words took root deep inside. But now, Archangel Michael is pulling those roots out completely. The part of you that still seeks approval from those who hurt you is being healed tonight. You no longer have to chase validation. You no longer have to prove that you are worthy. You are loved, chosen, and seen exactly as you are, even when no one claps for you. The ones who ignored your cries will soon see your celebration. They'll realize heaven saw what they did when no one else did. And divine reversal will speak for you. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The cycle ends here. No more repeating the same story in different faces. No more helping those who only come to drain your energy. You're walking into a new vibration where love will finally feel safe. That's why lately you've been feeling distant from people who used to feel close. The connection is fading because their energy can't follow you into the light. Let it fade without guilt, this is your graduation. Heaven doesn't remove people to punish you, it does so to protect you from what you can't yet see. Someone in your circle has been masking jealousy with concern, but the mask is slipping. You'll know who it is soon. Archangel Michael has marked your energy as untouchable. Every attempt to harm you will collapse before it reaches you. You are stepping into divine immunity. Type Amen to get blessing 999. That little child inside you, the one who used to hide emotions to avoid conflict, is finally being set free. You'll notice it in small ways. You'll laugh louder, breathe easier, and speak truth without shaking. The healing is not coming, it's already here. You might feel sudden warmth in your hands or tingling around your heart, that's your frequency shifting. Your body is releasing pain stored for years. You've spent too long carrying guilt that never belonged to you. It's time to return it to the universe. You are not responsible for the way others treated you. Their darkness was their choice, not your burden. Archangel Michael stands before you, sword of light raised, saying, enough. The curse ends tonight, and a new chapter begins. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Someone close to you has been thinking deeply about their past actions. They've seen your glow up, your strength, your peace. And it's reminding them of who they used to be before they chose ego over love. Now, their soul is restless. They replay every word they spoke to hurt you. They wish they could go back, but the door they slammed shut no longer opens. Heaven is protecting your peace too much to let you return to chaos. Soon, you'll hear a message or see a name appear unexpectedly. That will be your confirmation that they're feeling your absence. But remember, not every return deserves a welcome. Some people only come back to refill what you've already healed. Stay focused. The new connections coming your way are heaven-approved, pure, and purposeful. You'll never have to question their intentions. Type Amen to get blessing 222. You were never meant to blend in, you were designed to stand out. The reason your path always felt harder is because your purpose is bigger. Ordinary souls don't face extraordinary battles. Every setback you faced was a setup for divine expansion. You are entering a phase where miracles will start appearing back to back, not because you begged, but because you've endured long enough. You will begin to see synchronicities everywhere. Numbers like 333, 555, or 777 appearing randomly, these are heaven's way of saying, keep going, the door is opening. Archangel Michael says, your name is being whispered in rooms that your feet haven't entered yet. Prepare for recognition, favor, and opportunities that come suddenly but fit perfectly. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There's someone who remembers your childhood very differently than you do. They know the truth about what happened, but they've been silent out of fear. Heaven is now moving through their conscience. The truth is about to surface. You'll hear something that will make you gasp, not because it hurts, but because it finally makes everything make sense. You'll see how every betrayal, every rumor, every silent tear was orchestrated to lead you here. When the truth comes, stay calm. Don't seek revenge or anger, your calmness will terrify those who lied. They will know the divine is fighting for you when they see your peace untouched. You won't have to explain your story, heaven will broadcast your vindication. The child who was once silenced will now speak through miracles. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Even your ancestors are watching this transformation with pride. They fought battles in their time that you are now finishing in yours. You are breaking generational patterns that have lasted for centuries. That's why some nights you feel emotional for no reason, their tears are flowing through you, finally being released. When you heal, they rest. When you rise, they ascend. Your bloodline will remember your name as the one who changed everything. The one who turned pain into light. The one who said, no more. Archangel Michael surrounds your family with divine energy right now. Protection extends not just to you but to everyone connected to your soul's mission. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You've walked through darkness that most people wouldn't survive. You've faced loneliness that could have broken anyone else. But your strength has become legendary in the spiritual realm. Heaven celebrates your survival as one of its greatest victories. You have proven that no curse, no trauma, and no manipulation can silence a chosen one. The energy that once hunted you now bows before you. This is your rise. This is your redemption. The child who cried alone is now the light millions will look toward for healing. You are no longer surviving, you are leading. The world will soon speak your name with reverence. Not because of fame, but because your energy will change lives. Type Amen to get blessing 666. A new chapter unfolds from this very moment. The doors of opportunity that were once invisible will start unlocking one by one. Don't fear the speed of blessings, you've earned every single one. Money that was delayed, love that was blocked, peace that was interrupted, all of it returns multiplied. You will not chase, everything meant for you will find you. Your childhood taught you pain, but your destiny teaches you purpose. The same tears that watered your sadness will now bloom into miracles. You are walking proof that light always wins. Archangel Michael says, walk boldly into your new life. You've passed the final test. Type Amen to get blessing 777. This story was never about punishment, it was always about preparation. The version of you that was once fragile has become the guardian of your own future. Nothing can touch you now. Stand tall, breathe deep, and move forward knowing heaven has already gone ahead of you. Every wrong will be made right, every delay will be restored in double measure. This is your full circle moment. The child who was misunderstood is now the adult who inspires others to heal. Your time is now, your freedom is permanent. And as you rise, the heavens will echo one final truth: you were never forgotten, only being prepared for greatness. Type Amen to get blessing 888.